In family court, people often feel vulnerable and emotional as they seek answers. In Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, one advocate has dedicated her life's work to providing those answers and improving the system. This is her story. The Honorable Kelly C. Wall serves as the administrative judge of the family bench, where she presides over cases that involve family issues like custody, child support, divorce, and protection from abuse.
Kelly is really great on the bench. She has a lot of patience, and she really breaks down sometimes complex issues, makes it very easy to understand, and she's very good in family court. Probably the best judge that I've ever worked for.
Family law is tough because in family court, a judge has to make maybe 30 decisions every morning. They may have 10 cases, and each case may have 5 or 10 decisions within that case. In some of the other courtrooms, judges don't always have to make decisions because the juries are making decisions. So they can rely on other people to make the tough decisions, but in family court, the judge is the one making the hard decisions.
Our families come in their crisis. They're angry, they're upset, they're scared. There's all kinds of things that are going on, and my job is to try to get everybody calmed down, try to get a status quo, and then figure out what I can do to help this family out. I think it's important to give back to the community, but I've been able to take all of my community interest and bring it to the bench. I sit on the parent board of NHS Human Services, and we represent all different kinds of issues. We represent children with autism, special needs. They say that if you've met one autistic child, you've only met one autistic child because every one of them has such special needs. So what I did was I decided that it would be helpful to train court personnel and first responders on what autism is and how to deal with it.
She has a lot of patience, she's compassionate, she cares about the children. I know when we have to interview children, she interviews them in the back here in private. She just does a wonderful job with them. She talks to them, she doesn't talk at them, and she truly wants to help them.
Last year when I was chair of the family law section, we were producing a video project on the judicial interview of the child, and it's so important that judges are sensitive to interviewing children in a custody setting. For the most part, they're going back past both parents back into the back room to talk to someone who they've never met before about some of the most personal things in their life. So we chose 8 judges from across the state, and Judge Wall was one of those judges because we know how, number one, good she is at interviewing children, but also, number two, making sure they feel comfortable with the process, because in most cases, it's the most important day in that young child's life.
I did get suspended the second week of high school, so not really a good way to start out. But, you know, I learned my lesson. I had a lot of friends. I remember fondly some of the teachers, some of the people who inspired me. And it was a very community school. It just, you know, we all grew up together.
After graduating from Plymouth Whitemarsh High School, Kelly Wall drifted. It would take her nearly 10 years to complete her undergraduate degree, but during that journey she discovered her passion. She earned her law degree at Indiana University and returned to Montgomery County to practice family law with a private firm. In the 2009 election, she won a spot as judge in the County Court of Common Pleas and took over as the administrative judge of the family bench in 2013.
I mean, here's a girl that grew up in Montgomery County and went to PW and decided she wanted to start helping people, and the sky was the limit.
I think the thing that is so inspiring about Judge Wall is that she's doing something she actually loves doing. She often says that she always wanted to be a judge, and she's just so good at it that it's great to see somebody who basically goes for what they really want to do in life and have a great time at doing it once they reach that point.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Kelly C. Wall presiding.
Every time I come in here, I look at this courthouse and think, I can't believe that I'm here. You know, it was a long trek, and I'm just so proud of having the opportunity to come in here and just do what I love.